Hi there, boys and girls, and welcome to Physical Education with Coach Lockett. Now, if you're watching this video, you should be in grades 4 and 5. Today we're going to go over some expectations of the class and some stop and go signals that you should be aware of when you're attending this class. Now, the first thing is we got to make sure we're in a safe learning space. Now, most of you are going to be inside your bedroom, your living room, possibly your basement. Now, for my learning space and for you, you have to be able to move your arms all the way out and spin around without touching anything. If you can spin around with your arms way out without touching anything, you should be in a great personal space. So I want you to do that right now. I want you to get inside a personal space, move some stuff around if you need to, because we're going to get up and moving, but you have to make sure it's safe. So I'll give you about 30 seconds to make sure nothing's in your way, man. We can move around. So 30 seconds. All right, so hopefully you had some time to move some stuff around and create your own personal space. Now we're gonna explore our personal space, but here's the thing. Anytime you hear this whistle, stop whatever you're doing and come back to the screen. So we're gonna do some things where we might be doing some jumping jacks out here, but if you hear the whistle, stop, come back to the screen and check in, okay? All right, so the first activity we're gonna do a bunch of different movements. First one is 10 jumping jacks. Now when you hear the whistle, I need you to stop whatever you're doing, come back to the screen because I'm going to give more instruction. All right, go back in your personal space, 10 jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the screen. I'm in check-in. All right, now we're going to do some skipping. Now you might not have enough space to skip. So all you're going to do is skip in place, step hop, step hop. Back in your personal space. And skipping. Back to the screen, checking in. All right, next one. All we're going to do is jumping high jumping jacks. Now this is different than regular jumping jacks. You're going to jump up, spread your arms, your legs out. For example, I'm going to jump up. Spread our arms and legs out. We're going to do 10 of those. Get in your personal space. 10. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Come check back in. All right. Now, at the beginning of each lesson, we're going to do something called a warm-up, which you're doing right now. We're getting our bodies warm. Now, we're also going to do some strength and muscle endurance exercises. The first one we're going to do is we're going to keep the heart rate, keep moving. We're going to jog in place. But when you hear the whistle, come back in and check in the screen for more instructions. Go up to your personal spot. Jog in place. Go. Faster. Come check back in. Woo! Deep breath in your nose, out your mouth. Do it again, in your nose, out your mouth. All right, now we're gonna get the heart rate right back up again. All you're gonna do, when I say sprint, you're gonna run in place. When I say walk, we're gonna walk in place. So we're gonna mix it up, okay? But remember, anytime you hear that whistle, come right back to the screen. Don't hit the screen. And wait for further instructions. So when I say sprint, run in place. If I say walk, walk in place. Get back in your personal space. And sprint. Walk. Sprint. Walk. Sprint. Walk. Back to the screen, check in. All right, so our heart rate's up. Now we're gonna focus on some muscle endurance and strength exercises dealing with our stomach and back. Now, most of you already know spaghetti meatball. where you lay down flat on your back when I say spaghetti, but when I say meatball, you're gonna sit all the way back up. Here's the thing, since you're older grades, if I say spaghetti, you're gonna go in something called a V-sit, where you're almost in spaghetti, but your head and legs are slightly up. When I say meatball, your hands and your toes are gonna try to touch. For example, this would be spaghetti, and this would be meatball. So all you're doing is sitting up, tapping your toes when I say meatball. Spaghetti's right here, meatball, touch your toes. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try 10 of them. When you hear that whistle, what do? You come right back to the screen. All right, we're gonna do 10 spaghetti meatballs, 4th and 5th grade level. All right, are you ready? Get in your personal spot. Legs slightly up, head slightly up. You're in spaghetti. We're gonna do 10, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. Come back and check in. Whew. So how did that feel? That was a little tougher than spaghetti meatball regularly. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. All right, so deep breath in the nose, out the mouth. All right, let's get back in your personal spot. We're gonna do 10 again. Make sure you watch out for your head. You're not gonna touch the ground. Your head's gonna be slightly up. Your toes are gonna be slightly up. Remember that spaghetti position now for your older grades. It's gonna be legs slightly up, head slightly up. This is spaghetti, and this is gonna be meatball. So now I'm gonna say spaghetti meatball. Are you ready? And meatball, spaghetti. 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 Woo! Oh. Come back in and check in. All right. For 30 seconds, all I want you to do is walk in place or walk in a small circle in your personal space. Get your heart rate back down. Right now, start walking slowly. Focus on your breathing, in your nose, out the mouth. Put your hands on your hips if you need to, or hands above your head if you want to breathe a little bit more. Come check in. Okay, so we did the new spaghetti meatball, but we're still getting our stomach and back stronger when we do this. Once again, when we do the 4th and 5th grade spaghetti meatball, we're getting our stomach and back stronger. It's not changing. Now the next activity we're gonna do, you have choices. We're gonna do some ABC push-ups, or regular push-ups, or modified push-ups. Now most of you know your ABC push-ups. You've done it since kindergarten, where your back is straight, head is up. You tap your shoulders to the alphabet of A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, then you can go on and do some modified push-ups. And then do this correctly, because most students do this wrong. You want to get into a regular push-up position where your hands and toes are on the ground. Head up, back straight. Walk your hands out a little bit more and make your knees touch the ground and your feet come up. Now all you're gonna do are push-ups now, but now your knees are on the ground. Doing modified push-ups, knees and hands. But it's very important that you walk your hands out. So you have all that weight on your chest and you're using that to push yourself up to get your chest, arms, and back stronger. So this is the modified push-up. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself, you're going to do regular push-ups, and that's back straight, head up, bending your elbows at a 90-degree angle. That's getting pretty low. So you can do a regular push-up, back straight, head up, elbows bend at a 90-degree angle, pretty much your chest is almost touching the ground, but it's not touching the ground. Here's a challenge. For 30 seconds, you're gonna do as many spaghetti meatballs as you can, or as many modified push-ups as you can, or as many regular push-ups as you can. Now, when you're doing your ABC push-ups, if you get to Z, start back over to A there. So you start back alphabet right back over again. So you're gonna try to do as many as you can, and you're gonna remember that number because we're gonna challenge yourself and do more next week. So here's your choice. You're gonna do ABC push-ups, modified push-ups, or regular push-ups. You have 30 seconds to show me how many you can do. Are you ready? I'm gonna start this with you. I'm waiting for the second hand to turn to the 12. And we're gonna go as many as you can. Set, go. Bring it in. Woo. Shake your arms out. Woo. Swing your arms. Now, raise your hand if you got more than 10 push-ups. All right. More than 15. More than 20. More than 30. Some of y'all lying, but it's right. So, anytime we're doing our modified push-ups, or regular push-ups, or ABC push-ups, 3 parts of your body is getting stronger. Now, most of you should know the answer to this. Who can name one part of your body getting stronger when you do ABC push-ups, or modified, or regular push-ups? Your arms are getting stronger. That's one. What's another one? Your back is getting stronger. All right, what's the main one? Your chest is getting stronger. So right now, we've done an exercise to get your stomach and back stronger, and that was the new spaghetti meatball. We just did an exercise to get your arms, chest, and back stronger, and now you had your choice for modified push-ups, regular push-ups, or ABC push-ups. The only thing we're missing is the lower half of our body. We're gonna do some squats. Now, when we do our squats, we wanna make sure our legs are spread out, shoulder width apart. So look at my shoulders. Now, the same distance from shoulder to shoulder, or my shoulders, has to be the same distance from my feet. Now, for me, this is shoulder width apart. Now, this is way too wide. You're not gonna get the benefit of the squat. And this is way too close. So make sure you spread your legs out. Same width as your shoulders. You're in that position. I'm gonna go side view. You're gonna have your arms out. And all you're gonna do is sit back like you're sitting in a chair. But you're gonna need some balance on this one because I don't want you falling back and hitting your head or anything. So you're gonna sit down, squat like you're sitting in a chair, and come back up. And we're gonna do 10 of them. Are you ready? 10 squats, get in your personal space. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Bring it back to the screen. All right, shake your legs out. Now you just did 10 squats, but you're gonna do 10 more. So get back in your personal space. Shoulder width apart, arms out. 10 more squats. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Back to the screen. Shake your legs out. Woo. How'd that feel? Pretty good? All right. Can you do more, huh? Well, we're gonna do more. All right, so get back in position. 10 more squats. Shake your legs out. Arms in front. On my go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Bring it back in. Woo. So, I'm asking you some questions. Always going to check in. Make sure you're learning stuff. Make sure you remember. So, when we're doing squats, what's getting stronger? Your legs. Outstanding. All right. When you're doing ABC push-ups, what's getting stronger? Your arms, your chest, and your back. Now, when you do spaghetti meatball, what's getting stronger? Your stomach and your back. Outstanding. All right, next activity. I need you to find a small object that's soft, that's safe, but it won't hurt you if you throw it and catch it. Now, this thing can be anything. It could be a sock. It could be a stuffed animal. I'll let you get creative, but make sure it's safe. Nothing sharp like scissors. I'll give you 1 minute to find an object that you can toss and catch that's safe and that's soft and that can fit in your hand. You got 1 minute. Go. Nope, can't use this. This is not safe and soft. Oh, can't use this. This is not safe and soft. Let's see. Can't use this. I found a stuffed animal. I'm gonna give you about 20 more seconds to find an object that's safe and soft, that's small, that can fit in your hand. Because we're gonna have some challenges, but not any challenges, 4th and 5th grade challenges. Now, most of you already know when an object's in your hand and you toss it in the air and you catch it with your hands, what skill are you developing? There's a couple skills, but what skill we usually go over? Eye-hand coordination. Now raise your hand if you thought about that. Outstanding. We're also working our catching skills. Now, at this grade level, you should know how to catch something that's coming at us. Now, if you have an object coming at us, there's a couple things you want to do. You either want to get out the way or catch it. Now, first challenge. You're going to take that soft object and make sure that depending on your ceiling, you might not be able to toss it as high because you might hit something, a light fixture maybe, or the ceiling. So first challenge, you're going to take that object, you're going to toss it, if you can, about a foot over your head. And you're going to clap your hands 2 times before you catch it. Ready? Go. Bring it back in. All right. Raise your hand if you're able to do that. Okay, some of you. All right. Next challenge. You're going to take your object. You're going to toss it up, same length, same height, foot high. Now you're going to clap your hands 4 times before you catch it. Are you ready? Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come check back in. Whew. All right. Now this time, we're going to start holding our object, still using our eye-hand coordination. Our eyes and hands are working together. You're going to toss your object still a foot high. You're going to be standing at a high level. Right now, if you're standing at a high level. You're going to catch it at a low level. So you're going to catch it either you're down on one knee or you're squatting down. For instance, I'm going to toss it up high, but catch it at a low level. You're going to do that 10 times without dropping it. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it back in. Now, if you didn't know, you're doing squats. So you did more exercises with your legs. You were catching an object, but you were bending your knees to catch it at a low level. So we just added in more squats. And squats get your legs stronger. All right. Next challenge. You're going to take that object. You're going to take it. You're going to place it on your foot. And when you place it on your foot, you're going to kick it up. Clap your hands before you catch it. So, object's on my foot. I'm going to kick it up, clap my hands, and then catch it. What the? Not like that. Let me try it again. Object on your foot, kick it up, clap your hands, and catch it. There we go. Woo. All right, if you can, you're going to see how many times you can do that without letting it hit the ground. If your object hits the ground before you catch it, start over again. So this is your personal challenge. You have 30 seconds to show yourself how many times you can do this challenge. Kick it up, clap your hands, catch it before it falls down. If you drop it, start over again. So keep count. Are you ready? 30 seconds on the clock starting now. I got 1. I got 2. Oh, start over. Drop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, check back in. All right. So what was your challenge? Taking a beanbag, or not beanbag, the stuffed animal, kicking it up, clapping your hands and catching it. I did 7. Raise your hand if you got more than 7. Outstanding. All right. Now, around this time in the lesson, I'm going to ask you a couple questions to make sure you learn something. Some things to take away from to get ready for our next class meeting. Now, every time we meet, we're going to warm up our whole body. Now, who can name an exercise that focuses on getting your arms, chest, and back stronger? If you said spaghetti meatball, that's wrong. ABC push-ups, or modified push-ups, or regular push-ups. All right. Who can tell me an exercise you did today that gets your legs stronger? Squats, yeah, squats. Now, what about your stomach and back stronger? Spaghetti meatball. Now, who can remind me? If you're doing an activity and I blow up a whistle, what do? You come right back to the screen and check in for our next activity. Now, remember, since we did our arms, our stomach, our back, and there were strength and muscle endurance activities, you should do these things every other day. So, if you did push-ups on Monday, the next day you should do them should be on Wednesday. If you do sit-ups on a Wednesday, the next day you should do them on a Friday. Make sense? Every other day. All right, next time we meet, we're going to continue our full body workout, but we're going to step it up now. As soon as we start class, we're going to get up and moving. All right, this is Coach Lockett. I'll see you back next time.